just dropped Isabel off for her OT, occupational therapy session. And so Mika and I came to the park to kill time, although I don't really think we're going to spend a lot of time at the park because it's 96 degrees outside. And as you just saw, I'm all dressed and fresh and clean, so I don't want to sweat. But maybe we'll go swing for just a few minutes if the swings aren't too terribly hot. Okay, can I just take a moment to rant for a second? So we see this all the time, but it just drives me absolutely bonkers every time I see it happen. So the clinic that the girls go to is a pediatric clinic. Obviously, there are going to be lots of kids there with special needs, with disabilities. It's a small parking lot. There's only 2 handicap parking places, and they're right up front, right in front of the door, as they should be. It just absolutely galls me to no end to see people parking there who have no handicap parking placard displayed anywhere. And they park there, and they get out physically able. They got other children in tow with them, other family members in tow, and they go in, they sit in the lobby, they get their kids, and then they come back out. I don't understand the just lack of consideration for others who actually need the handicap parking place. One of 2, there's only 2, when you don't need it. When you don't have the authority to use it because you don't have a handicap parking placard displayed, and it should always be displayed. If you have one and it's hidden, then put it up. So let's just say that they actually do have a handicap parking placard for their child or whomever. Why are you taking up the parking place, the one of only 2 parking places, a whole hour while your child is inside doing a therapy session? Why can't you move to another parking spot so that those 2 spots are available for people who actually need it? I don't understand. It galls me. It's this sense of entitlement, this laziness that is within our society today, lack of consideration for others. When Stan works overtime, those are the type of tickets that he will give, is handicap parking tickets. So if he sees someone in a handicap parking place, he's going to go see, do they have a current placard? And he comes home appalled, angry, furious at the amount of people who abuse that. The amount of people who, they might have a placard, but they are completely physically able to get up and walk inside the store. Just because you were approved for a handicap parking placard does not mean you need it. We all know our government is giving handouts when it's not needed, right? So, if you're physically able to get up and walk in, whether you have a placard or not, don't use that handicap parking place. Leave it for someone who actually does. Leave it someone who's in a wheelchair, someone who is physically handicapped. Stan's you will not believe the amount of people that will use their deceased parents' expired placard, and just keep it in their window, and they'll just continue using it. It appalls me. It just appalls me. So, be aware, y'all. Don't even park in a handicap parking ticket. If you're oh, I'm going to take 30 seconds to go inside and pick up my child, don't do it. Don't do it. It's rude. It's inconsiderate. Save that parking place for someone who really needs it. And don't sit your lazy butt in the parking place for an hour while someone else could be utilizing that. I saw this poor little girl walked out with her baby in a stroller, hooked up to all kinds of tubes, and she had nowhere to park because people were taking up those parking places who clearly didn't need it. Okay, I'm done. I'm sure I'll get flack for it. But anyways, we're going to go swing for a few minutes, okay?
Life is a winding road, no telling feeling where it goes. Driving through days and nights, won't stop for traffic lights. And I really wanna know, if I will ever figure out where the road goes. Even if I'm falling down, I will keep on searching for my highs. You can say I lost my mind, I will keep on holding my head high, even if the sky is falling down. Jumping from cliffs so high, trusting our wings to fly. Sometimes we're crashing down, but we get up and start from the ground. And I really wanna know,
It is 2:30, y'all. We just got home. And I'm like out of breath and hot and sweaty. It's so hot outside. You've just never experienced heat until you've experienced Louisiana heat in the summer with the humidity. It's terrible. It is terrible. But Jackson had fixed Mika lunch, so she's in there eating her sandwich, and Isabel's taking her bottle. She's kind of in a funk today. I mean, she's kind of been in a funk. But her lip was almost completely healed 2 days ago, and then she just started biting it again, just kind of like nonstop. And so it looks really terrible today. So I figured while we have a few minutes, you know, most of my vlogs are adoption related, and I really try to deliver valuable information for those who are looking into adoption or who have questions of what it looks like to be an adoptive family, just kind of all those things. But today's vlog is literally just about my day and what my day looks like. It isn't anything exciting, but I just kind of thought I would share with y'all some new stuff, some new supplements and new things that I've been using. This is not sponsored, so don't go running, don't click. This is literally just me sharing with you some new things that I've started incorporating into my world. I know it's super fun. I mean, I like sharing valuable information, and I like sharing things about topics that really matter for life. But every once in a while, I got to break it up and just kind of show you, like, Ashley, what's going on in your world? How's the weight loss coming? You know, just things like that. So that's kind of what we're doing today, honestly. Just a more lighthearted vlog. So while I got a few minutes, I'm going to share with y'all a few things that I have just discovered for myself. And I know there's so many women out there who are struggling with weight gain, the inability to lose weight, hormone issues, like all those things. I know that so many of y'all can relate to that. And so I thought, you know, this would be a good vlog to share with you some things that I've learned. And I'm sort of embarrassed to say I've learned a lot of this over on TikTok, y'all. TikTok is a huge app, and it does have some trash on it, but it has a wealth of information over there. And so a lot of what I'm fixing to share with you is knowledge that I gained from TikTok. And once I kind of saw it on TikTok, I would then go do further research. So it wasn't like I got on TikTok and saw one person say you need the supplement and I ran for it. It just spurred on the desire to kind of research it a little more and just gain some more knowledge. So anyways, I think it might help you. So I'm going to try to be quick because I can already tell I'm going to get long-winded on all of this. And please know that I'm not a doctor or medical professional. I'm just sharing with you what I have learned, okay? So that's all I'm going to put out there. I've shared with y'all over the past several years, I've gained a lot of weight. I've gained 20 pounds, 25 pounds. And it's like sometimes I can work really hard and get about 5 or 6 pounds off, and then it just comes right back. And then I can get it off a little bit, and then more comes back. And so I know that I shared with y'all that my testosterone was rock bottom low, so I'm on testosterone injections, and I'm also taking sublingual progesterone. Testosterone has definitely helped with energy and things like that. It definitely has also helped me feel all the things as far as like emotions, because I'm a very quiet, subdued person. But I have noticed with testosterone, it's just increased my feelings, increased my responses to things, I guess you can say. My family can vouch for that. Progesterone has really helped with sleep. I can tell a big difference with that. I feel like I got lipstick on my teeth. So those two things have been going well for me. I feel like I'm going in the right direction. The weight still is just terribly hard to come off. It's just terrible, y'all. It's terrible. I've been doing driveway workouts with my friend. We meet at the gym once or twice a week, maybe two. So I know I'm doing really well with my workouts. I go walking multiple days a week. And so I'm doing all the things there in the exercise department that's needed. I feel like my eating is not terrible. Now, I have to increase my protein. I know that is one thing that is probably a great cause of weight gain, is I have bottomed out on eating enough protein throughout the day. I'm trying to get about 130 grams of protein a day, which is a lot, and it's hard to get. I mean, I used to get more than that when I counted macros really religiously, but I'm just trying to get back into it. So that's kind of where I'm at right now, is I'm doing my exercise thing, I'm staying more hydrated, and I'm striving to get about 130 grams of protein a day and kind of watch my calories. Again, and this is probably part of the problem too, is I stay really strict and do really good for 5 or 6 days. And then like last week when the twins were born, which by the way, they're doing amazing. Mama's doing amazing. They're all doing really well. It was several days of just a lot of busyness, so I didn't eat well. And so it's like I have several days of doing really good, or I say like a week and a half, I do really well, and then I slack off. And then I start back and then I slack off. So we know that's a problem too. So when I went to my doctor last year, she said I was very low in vitamin D, and which is crazy to me because she tested it in the middle of summer where I'm out in the sun almost every day. We're swimming or whatever. I'm mowing the yard. I'm working out or whatever outside. But she said probably 80% of her patients are deficient in vitamin D, like severely deficient. And she's like, and I don't know why. I'm like, okay. So she put me on a vitamin D3 supplement. This is by Thorne. I just got it off of Amazon. So I've just kind of gotten back to taking that religiously. Well, one of the first things I realized on TikTok that TikTok taught me is if you are deficient in vitamin D, that pretty much automatically means you're going to be deficient in magnesium, which I think the running stats are like 85% of Americans are deficient in magnesium. And I was like, well, this is interesting, like, because I remember what my doctor had said about, she's like, I don't know why so many of us are deficient in vitamin D, but we are. When I got on TikTok and I heard someone talking about this, and they mentioned how magnesium, deficiency in magnesium is linked to deficiency in vitamin D. And I took some notes, okay, from Dr. Google today, and magnesium is required to activate vitamin D. So if you're deficient in vitamin D, you are most likely deficient in magnesium as well. I've started taking magnesium glycinate. I take it at nighttime. It helps with sleep, bone health, anxiety, all kinds of things. There's different types of magnesium, but glycinate is the gentlest on your digestive system. Your body absorbs it really well, and it's just the one that I needed most. As well as Stan, again, he's learning new things too, and he's been on blood pressure medication for a while now. He was reading that magnesium will help with blood pressure issues. So he has started taking magnesium citrate and magnesium glycinate, and I believe he is now only taking a blood pressure medication pill like once every 3 days. I need to check back in with him. That was a couple weeks ago, but his goal is to wean himself off of medication that his body might possibly not need, and he can kind of help balance out his blood pressure issues with magnesium. So y'all, magnesium and vitamin D, like, you gotta have them. And also, A lot of people who are deficient in vitamin D, they have hair loss, fatigue, body acheness, all the things. And I'm like, hello, do you see that receding hairline? Like, wow. So these, y'all, okay? Another product I started taking because saw something on TikTok and I kind of led me down a rabbit hole doing some more research is turmeric curcumin. That's a mouthful. And what do my notes here say? It says curcumin is a substance of turmeric and it helps aid in inflammation and really helps with symptoms of osteoarthritis, which I have. Y'all see these little janky knuckles, and they hurt. And so again, just reading up on the curcumin that is in turmeric, I was like, wow, this sounds like something that might help me. It's all natural. Let me just add it in and see if it works. So I've added that into my daily intake of supplementation. Ashwagandha, that's something else that TikTok turned me on to. We've got holistic doctors talking about this, medical doctors, all kinds of people. Okay, all kinds of people are giving a thumbs up to ashwagandha. Ashwagandha is an adaptogen herb that's been around for probably, I think, over 2,000 years. It's very beneficial to manage stress levels, to help aid in better sleep, cognitive abilities. And so, I'm not one who has anxiety. I mean, I get anxious at times, sure, but like I don't deal with anxiety on the norm. But I have found with just getting older and with testosterone kind of back where it probably should be within my body, like I said earlier, it just makes me a little more like, that irritates me and I'm going to speak my mind about something. So I feel like this kind of helps bring me down just a little bit, right? And so I just started taking ashwagandha, honestly, probably just a week or so ago. So I can't like have this huge testimony about it, but I'm excited about it. Berberine, again, one that I found testimonies on TikTok, and so I just started researching it. But berberine improves visceral fat cells, insulin sensitivities, and inhibits the fat storage in bellies. It helps with cravings. It's a compound found naturally in plants. It helps lower blood sugars, improved heart condition, and things like that. So for you, if you feel like you're insulin resistant, I know just eating processed foods or eating carbs will just make my belly bloat. And so while I don't know if there's an insulin resistance issue there, I'm not claiming there is to be. I just know how my digestive system is, and I know that after I eat some processed foods or I eat a lot of carbs or something like that, I just bloat and I just other things. So, and this helps with cravings. Did I say that? And so I take this 2 to 3 times a day. Just whenever I think about it. So again, I've only been on it for about 2 weeks. I've had no negative symptoms from it, or really from any of this at all. Everything's been very easy on my digestive system. The Hail Mary of them all that I have discovered on TikTok. Castor oil. Castor oil. Organic, cold pressed, has to be in a glass bottle. Castor oil, y'all. Again, there's a holistic doctor, I don't know what you call her, practitioner on TikTok, Barbara O'Neill. She is a wealth of information. I think she's from Australia. I could be wrong. I might just put her picture right here so you can go look her up on Google, TikTok, social media. I'm sure you can find her somewhere. But she turned me on to castor oil, and so that led me to just researching more. Y'all, this is, I think, the only all-natural oil that penetrates your dermis the most out of any oils out there. I have been using it on my hairline to help encourage hair growth. I've been using it on my face at night. I feel like it has definitely helped with my hyperpigmentation sunspots that I have going on. It's definitely helping with that. I can attest to that, and I've only been using it for about 2 weeks. And I don't even use it every single night because it is an oil, so it's oily. cellulite. People are saying that you rub this on your legs or wherever you have cellulite, and sleep, like I just put it all on my legs at night, put some leggings on, and I'll do that, rub it all over my legs probably 3 times a week, maybe 4 times, because I have a lot of cellulite with all the weight gain, and I'm prone to just kind of have cellulite, and it's just really perturbing me. They say it helps remove moles, warts, like if you put some on a cotton ball, and if you have a mole, put it on your mole, put a band-aid over it, do that several times a week. Your mole will eventually fall off. Joints, joint pain, like on your nut, like I've got arthritis pains in my joints, my ankles hurt. I sound like a very old lady, and I'm really not, and I'm really not complaining. I'm just like, it's just, these are just the realities of getting older, okay? And anyways, castor oil, I'm just blown away by the benefits this castor oil has. So I don't ingest it. I use it for topical, and I think that's really what they recommend for you. It can remove lumps, cysts, y'all, all kinds of things. Y'all need to go check it out, okay? And again, I got that on Amazon. Okay, so I'm done now because I feel like maybe that some of that stuff's exciting to hear. Like some people are like, oh, I like to hear about this kind of stuff. And then a lot of you are probably like, no, just show me the girls. So this is kind of what we do sometimes when she gets to biting a whole lot. We'll sit and we'll just put our little fingers on her mouth, on her lip, so that she's not biting, just to give her some relief. Mika, you like helping Izzy? Are you a big sister? You a good big sister? Yeah. What? Yeah, is she okay? She's good. Daddy's at work. Yeah. Yeah, work. That's right. Easy. You have a good big sister. You have a good big sister. Oh, what's wrong? What's wrong? Is she sick? She has a little cough, doesn't she? Yeah. Yeah. Okay, you want to watch a movie since you're helping me out? Okay, look, we, this weekend, I'm going to my cousin Amy. She's turning 50 years old. She lives in Mississippi. Let me just put this down real quick. And she's having a big, she's having a party. And so myself, Emerson, and her friend Andrea we're all gonna go to the party and just stay the night in Mississippi. And it's called 50 Shades of Pink because pink is her favorite color. And so I ordered 3, I think I ordered 1 romper and 2 dresses from Shein, because I wanted to make sure at least one of them fit me, and just self-conscious about how I look in things right now. So do y'all want me to try them on for you? Maybe I'll go ahead and try them on for you and leave a vote, 1, 2, and 3 down below, and then I'll wear whichever one y'all tell me has the most votes, okay? So that'd work out because I'm putting this video up on Wednesday and I'm not leaving until Saturday to go to the party. So y'all can cast your votes on which outfit you think looks best on me. So yeah, let's do that real quick. We've never done that before, have we? We've never really done a try on. So yeah, let's do that. Okay, here's option number 1. I like it because you can pull it up, but I kind of think I like it down a little bit. This part kind of makes me look like I just kind of have a fat roll right there. I don't really know, but it's very comfortable. And I'll put some kind of wedges or something on. And I bought a bunch of pearl layered necklaces, like pearl and gold. And I think I will curl my hair. So this is option number 1. Okay, here's option number 2, which I like it better on me than I thought. I know my cellulite on my legs is going to irritate me. Put some wedges on. It's very comfortable. So I do like this one. I have to wear some granny panties or something to cover all of this back here. But what do we think? Okay, this is option number 2. Again, I think I'll put some big pearl earrings, pearl bracelets, and bangles, just to dress it up a good bit. So, option number 2. Here is option number 3. I like this cut on me. I'll have to wear a more supportive bra to pull the girls up where they're supposed to be. I like it, but I feel like it's a whole lot of fabric down here. Like, I feel like it needs to be a little bit shorter. It's just like a lot of fabric. I don't know. It's beautiful though, and maybe a smaller size would have been better. But it's beautiful. It's very beautiful, and the color is gorgeous. So this is option number 3. So leave a vote for number 1, the off the shoulder, number 2, the little romper that's the one shoulder, and this is number 3. It's 3:30, and so I'm just gonna go ahead and close the vlog out here because we are fixing to leave, like I said, to take Isabel to therapy. That'll last 1 hour, and while she's at therapy, I'm just literally gonna sit in my van and edit this video while Mika watches a movie in the van, and then we're gonna go have dinner with my friend and then home and finish editing this video. So there's really not a whole lot of more content that's super exciting to film for y'all throughout the day. So we're gonna close the vlog out here. I appreciate y'all joining us, and we'll see you in the next vlog. Bye.